I'll go over supine, so on your back, and seated figure 4. So you don't have to go on the floor for this. Just you can do this laying in your bed. So got one foot on the opposite knee that's bent. So have your head nice and flat on the floor. Bring the heel closer to your butt. So all you're trying to do, you got one hand on the foot, one hand on the inner knee. So as you push down, just trying to stretch, just getting the hips. And you can do about 30 seconds. And make sure you do both legs. And then you'll feel it more in the hips while in a seated position. So supine's the easier version. And if you have the mobility, eventually to get into doing it in the sitting position. So bring in the foot on the opposite leg. Body is up nice and tall, so you don't want to slouch. That makes it easier, and you're not really getting the stretch. So bring that body up nice and tall. Same thing, hand on the inner knee. So as you pull the foot, you push the inner knee, and then upright nice and tall. And that is it. So seated figure 4 and a supine figure 4. Just trying to stretch the hips. And good to go. So that's just one exercise for a hip mobility stretch. Make sure you do both sides. And if you notice how leg is nice and flat, nice and loose, if the leg is up and a little bit angled, that just shows tightness, stiffness, and hypomobility. So hypo, low mobility. So say this one's a little bit angled, and then I do my left one, and that one's all nice and flat. You would just be like, I have hypomobility on the right side compared to my left side. But yeah, good for me. Just both sides, nice and flat, bada bing, and nice and flat. So just working on the hip external rotation mobility. Good to go.